Nice to meet you. How's it been being back in the NCIS world?
Well, it's not really the NCIS world.
No, it's the Tony and Ziva world, but
Mhm.
they came from the NCIS world.
Yeah.
So I think there's a lot of that, a lot of the love that you find between these two people really came out of that place. So
Mhm.
there's a bit of that. There are little love nuggets we throw
Love Nuggets
to
should be
our
the name
fandom.
of your memoir. Love Nuggets by Coté de Pablo. Yeah, so we are not investigating crimes in the
Yeah.
Navy and Marine Corps. And that is probably for the better because I think there's over 1,000 episodes of that on Paramount Plus. But what being on the streaming platform has allowed us to do, which is this huge gift and opportunity, is to tell a story with these characters that is a great romantic action adventure, and you get to see new aspects and facets to the characters while still having all the feelings that you got when you watched the original series. So it's the way that I look at it is if the Police, which is my favorite band, got
No,
if they
really?
released like a new album
Mhm.
now and it still sounded like a Police album, but it was obviously Sting and Stewart and Andy, those are the guys in the Police,
Mhm.
Yeah.
uh, doing the thing that would thrill me, and that's the way I look at it as through the eyes of a fan. Like, how can I be a part of that?
Yeah. And also speaking of the eyes of a fan, I've also noticed you've put in some Easter eggs to the original. Like, for example, Tony and Ziva still have their
Little
badges.
egg.
A little Easter egg.
Um, so they still have their badges, even though they aren't part of NCIS anymore. How did they get away with that?
Well, actually, they sort of get away with it, but it's not okay what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
It's
You know,
fakery,
it's they're
spycraft.
they're doing something that they shouldn't be doing. They're naughty. But they need to do it in order to, solve that
They
challenge.
have to save the world. I mean,
In a world.
And
Yeah.
speaking about Tony Ziva's daughter, how much does she actually know about her parents' former jobs? Or better said, what does she think they did before moving to Paris?
don't you think it's a mystery what she knows? We don't know what she knows all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And children can be mysterious in that way. I know when I was a child, one of my favorite things to do was to creep over to the top of the staircase and
Mm-hmm.
listen to the grown-ups talking and trying to understand their perversity and their strange world of secrets and lies. Um, that's how I found out my sister was pregnant. That's how I found out my other sister had been, but that there were
No.
problems. But so I think children know much more than they let on, is my
Mm-hmm.
complicated answer, Anna, to that
And
question.
also, if you, see these episodes, you'll meet. Thank you. The pineapple was just right here. Um, you'll meet Isla Guy, who plays
Mm-hmm.
Tali, and she's thank you.
Yeah.
He's so good.
One more time. Sorry.
He's very good, and you'll meet Isla, and she's sort of a little bit of a Yoda character.
Hmm.
She's very wise. She's sort of wise beyond her years. So what Michael's saying is correct in the sense that that we talk to her about things, but
Mm-hmm.
you don't know how much she knows, but you know that she knows a lot more than she.
And
Yeah.
episode 6 will show you in the way that our show unravels and peels this little onion. Um, you see all the things she knows that are secret,
Mm-hmm.
including secret rooms.
Oh yes,
And
it's
so,
one of my favorite episodes, by the way.
yes, Tolly knows much more than. Um, do you tell her things without telling me that you tell her you think? Yes, I didn't
No.
admit. Look at, she's just like, I didn't know. But the mother-daughter connection
Mm-hmm.
is a thing sometimes all a father can do is babysit sometimes.
And speaking of Tali, she's doing martial arts as a hobby. Is that something she shows, or is it something that was like important to Tony and Ziva that their daughter could defend herself?
Oh, for Ziva, it was like imperative that
Mm-hmm.
she can pick up a couple of skills along the
Yeah.
way. what you don't know and what the audience doesn't know is that Isla is a professional gymnast.
Oh,
And so she brings a lot of that. She lives in her body in a way that most kids don't. I mean, they play obviously and they run and they do all that stuff. So that's wonderful. But she lives in her body in a completely different way.
yeah.
And she really is very interested in doing her own stunts and sort of watching that. She's very curious.
And
And when
she's a
I,
stage actor,
and
so
she's a
she
stage
knows
actor.
how to
She's,
command a stage. And it's a daunting thing to be a lead in the
she played
productions
Matilda
that
in
she's,
Matilda
yeah,
in the West End.
to be able to hold a space like that with an audience
Yeah.
requires a sort of tensile strength.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And when you combine that with her physical abilities and her intelligence
And
innately, and
her sort of, there's this
have we
kind
done
of
enough
dead,
pushing?
no, 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 but there's like this deadpan thing about her. Like
Mhm.
she'll kind of look at you and she'll just say her lines in a very sort of matter of fact way.
Yeah.
It does remind me a little bit of Ziva, but then she can switch it and she can go quite sort of charming and like, she's kind of letting you, she's a very interesting young lady and
Mhm.
she's very talented.
Yeah, she's cool. She's
And
actually become friends with my kids who are 11
Also
and
very
13.
talented and very cute.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah,
cute.
it's kind of weird and odd and funny when you have your children in real life meeting your child from the story and everyone's calling you dad.
yeah, I can only imagine. Coming back to the romantic side of it, do you think that Tony and Ziva are endgame?
What do you think?
What do you think?
Anna, what do you think?
I would hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I mean,
All right.
we could explore it.
We'll explore it.
The
Okay.
reason why Michael and I wanted to do this
Uh-huh.
show was because we wanted to explore the relationship.
Yeah.
There's no point in making Tony and Ziva if we don't show the trajectory of this
Hmm.
emotional journey. So obviously you're going to get flashbacks in which you see what's happened, and then throughout that journey you're going to see how they're dealing with all of these conflicting emotions. So inevitably through the exploration you do see them come together and then come apart.
Hmm.
So
Which one
you
was
will
I?
so you will you will get the thing that you want.
Hmm. And
Hmm.
could there be a second season?
I can only say we hope because we had so much fun making it.
I think could is an interesting word.
Hmm.
Should there be a second season? Would there be a second season? Hmm.
It could. It could happen.
I think it should happen.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Okay. You're very
Sadly,
welcome.